2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's moving day, the third round of the U.S. Open. Andrew Catalon here, pleased to have you back with us. And Rich, as we check the leaderboard at the start of this third round, our featured player is sitting on top.
Well, this is where everything starts to get a little bit real for these players now, isn't it? 36-hole lead, you're sitting on that lead with just 36 to go, and you're the hunted? This is going to be fun.
Let's get down to the first hole.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
Some stunning views from up here, because this green, well, it's very downhill.
What a beautiful leave right there.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Henny, how tough will this putt be?
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
This putt left for birdie.
Looking good.
The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider.
Oh, and look at that. Birdie at the first. 18 under par today, still in play.
And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. Let's go out to the par 4 second.
Most players with such a short distance are not going to challenge this hole with the driver. They're going to lay it up with some sort of iron, just have a wedge for their second shot to a green that tilts severely from back to front and all kinds of movement on it. This is a wonderful short par 4.
Let's see what happens out of the first cut.
Yes, difficult lie. Made a par here yesterday, a little bit more difficult today.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
I can't believe he found the green from a lie like that. Great stuff.
All right, Henny is with this group. Henny, what do you see?
This is a 12-footer here.
So far, so good.
Okay, back-to-back birdies on the scorecard.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
The run of good play continues as he is now 10 under par. The tee shot at 3.
Church pews down the left-hand side, and the longer you go into the fairway, the more narrow that fairway gets. So players laying back with something other than driver. Second shot back uphill to a blind green. It's got a runoff area fronting it and a runoff area behind it, making distance control so important.
And Rich, we've seen this before. The player was in a similar area yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday, trying to keep it up again today.
All right, we can work with that. Setting up here with a long putt. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
This is just going right the whole way along.
Well, this one starts off looking good and still looking good. And it goes in. No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. Let's take a closer look at the par 5 fourth.
Dog leg from left to right. Again, the church pews down the left-hand side, but a little more room off the tee shot for these players. Second shot is a blind shot as the green and the distance is tucked all the way over on the right and falls down. So players that are going for it at 2 cannot see the green. If you lay it up to the top of the hill, you're going to have a wonderful third shot down the hill. Should be easy to get it close.
Time now for the third. And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. I can't believe that didn't go in for birdie. Okay, on to the next. Okay, let's see how things stand. Our featured player is ahead by 7.
Next up is this par 4 hole.
Again, another shortish hole that driver is not necessary on. Take out a long iron, fairway metal, and get it to the top of this fairway, short of the bunkers. From there, second shot will be slightly downhill to a Redan style green that goes from right to left and front to back with big, deep bunkers on the left-hand side.
Second shot here on the 5th. And he's safely on the green. This putt is about 17 feet long.
A really good look at birdie.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, it's going to bank to the left-hand side, this one.
That's disappointing.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And down it goes. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. We've arrived now on the 6th, which is a par 3.
Not much of a green to work with here whatsoever, especially going in with a mid to long iron. Your goal here is to find the center of the green every single day.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Oh, better be careful out there. It's danger. It's heading left, isn't it? Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. almost went down. 12 feet to the cup coming up.
Got to try and save the par here.
Ooh. It's just about 3 feet away. And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. Holding steady in first place after that one.
This hole is a par 4.
Bunker down the right-hand side could see a lot of action as this fairway does camber from left to right. So be wary of that. Down the left-hand side is where you want to be for your second shot. You get to look down on the green ever so slightly. There is an opening fronting this green, so you can chase your second shot in there if you choose to do so.
Not a bad result right there. This looks like a 190-yard shot. That's a missed green. Let's see how aggressive it becomes out of the sand. This has to drop to save par. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
That's a good putt right there. As we check out how things stand, our leader has a 6-shot cushion. Over to number 8, it's a par 3.
Straight uphill the entire way. Great feature on the left-hand side there with all the gorse, the junk, all of that. You want to avoid that at all costs. Even hitting the bunkers right is fine. Second shot plays back uphill, back into this clubhouse to a really cool looking squared off green. The back third of it is the putting green.
That is going to work. This one would be from downtown. This one starting out right. How did that not go in? Here's the tap in for par. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. The tee shot at number 9.
A tee shot here. The fairway cambers from left to right, kicking the golf ball into the right-hand rough. Hopefully you can find the fairway. But from there, your second shot now goes to a green where the green tilts from right to left. This is a unique design feature and makes this par 4 super challenging.
I like that one. This shot from about 190 yards.
One extra club required to this elevated green.
Not super tight, but a makeable putt. Here's a putt to get to 11 under. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
I think a slight break to the right in this one.
What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Let's move on to the next hole, but before we do, he is up by 7 shots on the leaderboard. We begin the second 9 with a par 4.
Yeah, this fairway, you can get a couple of really strange bounces. You land it short of these bunkers here, it kicks hard to the right. You get it past it though, now it kicks hard left. Second shot plays down the hill to a green that tilts from right to left severely. This par 4 is super difficult.
That's a good one to build momentum on. Looking at my yardage book, it looks like about 140 yards remain. How about this birdie putt? Henny is greenside.
This one's 31 feet out.
This putt starts on a good line. A good line here, tracking, and it drops in. Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead.
Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
You want to favor the left-hand side as best possible, as at the flattest spot on this fairway. From there, you've got a green that swings from left to right and back to front. Really difficult to judge the spin on your second shots here and get it close.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Well, this is a touch of deja vu, isn't it? Taking this approach on from the same spot. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. John, have you got a good read on this one?
This one's going uphill and moving to the left.
Has started this one out on a pretty good line. Get in the house. The putt drops and we're moving on. Currently 12 under for the event. Ooh, bold play here. Going with the chief off the tee.
The shorter hitters have to worry about the bunkers on the right. The longer hitters, the one on the left, find the happy medium. And do you go for it? Let's find out. If you're laying it up, you want to find a good spot. I'm going to say anywhere from 85 to 100 yards out, because you want to be able to maximize your spin on this firm green.
He's setting up for his second shot. Well, good shot that, right inside the range. And this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event.
Giving this one plenty of space on the left.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And well hold. Let's move on. Sitting at 12 under par for the event. The 13th is a par 3.
13. Not a lucky number per se, and this is probably the reason why. This green is heinous. It is painful, even when you're on it, to try and judge the distance line break of your putts. I have to say, I've played a lot of difficult par 3s in my days. This one ranks right up there with the hardest.
Well, that doesn't look to be a great lie, but John's down there. How bad is it?
Ball really burrowed into this bunker. They're going to need to be quite careful as they exit this beach, guys.
There's some work to be done here onto the green, but a long way from the hole. This is a fairly lengthy putt here.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
John, what's the line on this putt?
Well, this one's looking like it's going to be pretty hard breaking to the left.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. On the tee now, the par 4 14th hole.
This hole has changed dramatically over the years, not design-wise, but how players attack it. It used to be a long iron, find the fairway, and then a short iron second, wedge it on. Now we're seeing players time and time take out driver, challenge it up there, find one of those bunkers surrounding the green, and take their chances from there. Either way you play it, it's short, but it's dangerous.
Wonderfully played. Second shot here on the 14th hole. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt. Putting for a par here. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player.
Time for the tee shot at 15.
Fairway cambers from left to right, and this green in the distance, it sits below you, so you can chase on your second shot into this green, especially to a front pin. But when the pin is all the way back, it forces you to deal with that bunker on the right and attack that pin by landing it in the center of the green or deeper.
That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. Let's go down to Henny.
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
Here's a putt to get to 12 under par. John, what's he looking at with this putt?
This looks like it's right around 34 feet to the cup.
Starts off looking good.
This is looking better and better. That close. A par putt coming up. And that putt drops, and we move on to the next. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. Here's the par 3 16th hole.
And once again, just another par 3 that's going to wear you out. A deep bunker fronting this green right here on the right-hand side that screams bogey all day long. You want to favor the left-hand side, and if you can, bounce your tee shot into this green. If you miss the green here, you're looking 4 squarely between the eyeballs.
This is one you don't practice very often. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
Come on. Six feet remain. Here's a look at the way things stand. He is ahead by 8. The 17th hole is a par 4.
Players that lay up to the right-hand side want to make sure they find the fairway, the high spot on the right-hand side, but now they're coming into a green that chases away from them. So they're going to have to put a lot of spin on that golf ball. Players going for the green want to miss the screen out on the left-hand side so they can use the length of the green to their advantage.
Ooh, boy, not pretty. And we're looking at the second shot on 17. Ooh, I think this one's coming up short. The beach is not where you want to be right now. Okay, 12 feet away.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
Pretty straight putt up until the end. It takes a little bit of a turn to the right.
Putt is underway.
You could hear that one drop. What a putt. And after that hole, our featured player still atop the leaderboard. Time for the tee shot at 18.
Ditch all the way down the left-hand side of this fairway. You want to avoid that bunker on the right at all costs. From there, from the fairway, your second shot goes straight back up the hill to a 2-tiered green. When the pin is in the back, you cannot afford to miss this long. This is uniquely designed green, once again, almost in the shape of a square. This hole right here epitomizes the U.S. Open and all it is. It is just difficult and fair all in one.
Even 2 putts would be good from here. Let's see if this one turns left. Wow.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
He finishes with par on 18. 3 rounds are done, and our featured player has a comfortable advantage.
That's exactly where any player would love to be, but with such a huge margin, you know it's yours and yours alone to lose, not just win. It's still going to be exciting.
Well, that'll do it for today, folks. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and the entire crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and thanks for watching 2K Sports.